everybody, and welcome to the second video of the Collaborative Warfare series. Today, I will be launching my weather satellite, which is spy satellite, and I will also be doing an assault on Dullspot to finally take it back. So, if you saw my last episode, which was actually the first episode, I set up this spy satellite, which I was going to launch next turn. It is now next turn, and I can now launch it. Now, the spy satellite will allow me to go into the map view and click this button, because all Scout's ships are all Scout's craft are ships, which means once I have my spy satellite up, I can click this and I can see the locations of his ships. So it's very important that I get this up into the air. However, it is unarmed, though it does have a weapon manager. So I hope he doesn't come and attack it. But I don't think Scout's the best at getting into space. I think he more focuses on planes. So I think I'm safe. So yeah. This rocket is a pretty simple design. It has a fairing, interstage, primary stage with a skipper, I think. Yes, and then 8 boosters or 6 boosters. Yeah. I like to use the skipper and 6 boosters because it's a pretty efficient design. So, now I'm just going to start my gravity turn, which is where I am now, instead of just going straight up, I am now accelerating on my horizontal velocity. Actually, I almost was unsustainable right there. My velocity was going down. But, yeah. I'm not going to deploy the fairing because, I might, yeah. But, so we're climbing to orbit. Kerman will be in orbit for forever. I didn't put a recovery system. We're fine. So, as we continue to climb to orbit, we're going to get to an apoapsis above 70,000, which we have achieved. And I'm going to push to 80,000, just to keep us on top of the atmosphere. My craft thing is gone for unknown. Is that a weird? Anyway, now we'll just time warp so we can climb to our apoapsis. Yeah, normally there's no craft icon. Like, I get we're right here, but I don't understand why. Peculiar. Anyway, we're nearly there, so we should be prepared. Actually, just start the throttle up so I can get some maneuverability with the gimbal on my engines. Just kind of get onto the prograde marker. Alright, now we'll start burning all the way. So, also, a brief overview of what Scout did because he doesn't record his episodes. He decided not to. He took back Dullspot because I had no defenses there, and he has defenses there now. So what I need to do is take it back for good, because I like Dullspot. It's cool. I like green, so it's good. So I wanna take it back. It's mine. But this time I'll need to take it back and hold it, because if I just put like some light defenses, he'll probably just take it back, and we'll be in the exact same situation all over again, and that wouldn't be very fun for you guys, because it would just be going back and forth at one base. So I'm going to take that base for good. We've lifted our periapsis into a good orbit, and hey, we are in orbit, and we actually didn't even do this stage. Wow, this is more efficient than I anticipated. This has got some more fuel left. That's great. Alright, so now that we have our spy satellite in orbit, which can now kind of look at the planet below, I can do this. So now, oh yeah, that's why, because this was not a rover. I'll need to reset that. But we can see here that he has defenses across all bases. You can see the name tags, the position. It's good to know, because now we know the quantity of what he has. See, I can look at the name. Oh, he has a laser defense there. And then I have this Rex Finn. Not a very descriptive name, but hey, if he wants to call it that, he can call it that. Alright, I will see you guys at the offensive craft I'll be using to take Dulspot. Alright, everybody, here we are. We are back looking at the latest development in my tank technology. This is the Ares Super Tank. It uses Mark IV spaceplane parts to get the large body. It's covered in armor plates, has an arsenal of weapons, and in the back, it has 2 surprises for him. I'm not going to open up because the animation's a bit long, but it has 2 surprises for him inside. There's 2 things in the cargo bay. So, right now, I am at area 110011, which is the longest runway in the game, which is why I took this, so I can have massive bombers and stuff. It's probably my most heavily defended base, and it's also the closest to Dulspot. So, I will see you guys there again, yes, another brief skip, when I am close to the enemy base. Alright, we are back, and after one brave Kerbal getting outside to repair some broken wheels that had happened, I used Vessel Mover, but this is actually slower than I expected. It was only going 2.7 meters a second. I was wondering what the heck is wrong with this. Turns out 2 wheels were broken. Unfortunately, I can't get the Kerbal back inside, at least from this hatch. There's a hatch in the back, I think, but I think I'm just gonna leave them there. I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, so we are actually pretty close right now to the enemy. And we are just marching along towards Dulspot. Now, let's take a look here. So, there's the embarrassing wreckage right there with Valentina Kerman. We have a laser variant. Oh geez, what's wrong with my nav ball? Which means the craft is moving. Which means another wheel popped. 2 wheel. Fine. I'll do it on camera. I'm gonna use Vessel Mover. I'm gonna march this right up. 4 kilometers. See if that thing takes off. Or the laser variant. Okay. Guard mode on. There we go. And you know what I'm gonna do? So I can't move up. But what I can do is I can use my special thing that I made. In fact, just for this tactic. This is very surprising. I did not intentionally do this, but if this is what it has to come to, this is what it has to come to. Sorry. Guard mode activated. Gun drains full. Target type, all targets. Whoa, that was loud, and I don't even know what just happened there. Let's switch back before we go out of range. Jeez, I don't even know what that is not the sound a laser makes. I was like a okay, that worked beautifully. Wow, even better than I anticipated. So let's roll up here and just take the base. Because I think we got it. Wow, that worked really well, actually. Surprises me. No. See, it lets me switch to it, but doesn't let me switch back. So, I'm gonna have to wait for this to land. But I don't want to time warp because the wheels are buggy. So we're gonna have to just do this. I actually lost control, ran out of electric charge. So, that was the main issue. Oh, survived. Alright, let's select distant objects. Let's go to... So this is moving over the surface. Vessel. Base vessel. Actually, let's just put this here. Okay, that was really weird though. I don't know why it made that sound, but if you could hear over the loud noises, what happened was my laser was sent into the air successfully, and um, it destroyed his defense on the VAB, and it also destroyed his plane before it could take off, which is great. So I didn't use much of my weapon systems. That was actually the first field test. Ooh, yeah, right in the core? Oh, I hit his weapon manager. That's it, because it targets the center of mass. Yeah, okay. It's good. Embarrassing wreckage. Oh, beautiful. Precision accuracy. Destroys, like, yeah. Okay, that's, wow. I really need to use this weapon more. Okay, wow, okay. That was super effective. So now we have our base defense here, and I'm going to show you the power of the dark side. No, guard mode wasn't even on. Anyway, but in the back here, what? Okay, wow, that's weird. Now I'm aware that guard mode keeps cargo bays closed, but I was not aware that it would prevent me from. It's off. How? Okay. Um, I'll just have to click that a lot of times. Okay, deploying the wheels. Whoa. Did I just... Okay, I'm gonna come back to you guys with things fixed. Okay, we are back. I fixed some of the issues. The front two wheels are popped, but which is an issue I will fix. But the point is I was able to keep this down, and my staging, just everything's fixed. Now this is actually, if you look at the time here, this is a separate craft, but it has all the same things. I took that off, and then I have 3 Kerbals instead of 4. But basically, what the little surprise in here I wanted to show you was that I have these like mini tanks, which will expand my defenses. So if I just separate these right now, switch to them, I release the brakes, tell them to drive forward, or backwards, they will come out. Now the reason I use fairings is that guns in every time I test, things go right. Every time I record, things go wrong. Interesting pattern. We'll need to fix. The fairing allows for bullets to go out, so if you have a gun inside, bullets go out. However, bullets cannot come in. Now, I'm not saying it's a very effective armor, but it does, it works. And you can't see what's inside, which is cool. I'm gonna tell you what's inside, though. Hydras. Yep. Using Infernal Robotics, I can extend and retract all the different, the landing gear, so I can just retract them in once I've found a suitable position. But yeah, so I will put these in some strategic locations and set them up. So it was nice to record this, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. This has been episode 2, or this has been this is episode 2 of the KSP Collaborative Warfare series. Thank you.